right, we're here with head coach Jack Owens after a 68-61 victory over Akron. Coach, your opening statement?
Just proud of the guys. I just thought they battled. They found the way against a really good defensive team, the #1 defensive team in our league. But I told our guys in our own right, we can get better defensively like we were last year. And the guys have been working extremely hard. So just proud of them to have some carryover and to get the win. Because at the end of the day, you do all this work so you can win the game. And just thought we had some guys like Ringo step up with 16 and 9, Bound with his double-double, Milos with 9 points off the bench, and Jalen comes in and get, I believe, 8 and 7. Just happy for the guys. Great team effort, and Haruna played well in that first half to keep us at bay. So just proud of the guys.
All right, we'll open up for questions.
Coming into the game, obviously, you still looking for your first MAC win. Was there a sense of like desperation or more like frustration with this team because waiting that long to get that first win?
Absolutely. I would say hungry. Where we're thirsty we were thirsty to get a win, and we talked about just trusting the process and staying the course, continue to work hard, because if you come to our practice, you wouldn't have known we were 0-4 in the league. Because of the effort and the commitment these guys have made. But I just thought we had a combination tonight that we stuck with that helped us win the game tonight. But just proud of the guys.
Talk a little bit about that combination, Coach, because I know you've been looking for guys to really step up and contribute. You started H tonight. When I looked out there in that second half, I saw guys that you don't expect to see all on the floor at the same time, and they really gave you energy to come back in this game.
Absolutely, Bake. We talked about finding the guys who are going to do whatever it takes to help Miami win, and those guys. They did it, but they've been doing it in practice. I tell you what, for the last 3 weeks, I've been telling Milos and Precious and guys who haven't played quite a bit, even when we were winning, I just said, guys, stay the course. You're going to help us win games. And the one thing is those 2 guys, or those 3 guys, what they would do is play hard. So now them having an understanding how to be functional offensively, continue to play hard defensively, those things will continue to come. And no matter how it looks, I just want Miami to win. I care less who's on the court.
23-4 advantage off the bench. I would imagine that you'd like to see not necessarily always get that great a margin, but to get big contributions off the bench is in order to pick up more wins than that.
Well, we talked about the depth of this team, and obviously losing Isaiah, was probably bigger than we all thought. Just because you had a guy that could play 3 positions with a high basketball IQ, but also probably one of your better three-point shooters, if not your best three-point shooter. So when you lose that coming off the bench, because he cared less about starting, he just wanted to be in the game to help us win. But talking about the bench, you have a I tell, it doesn't matter who starts. It's about who's going to end the game to help Miami win. And, I thought Jalen Attaway did a great job coming off the bench. Milos, like we mentioned, was great. Precious gave us energy. Eli, within 9 minutes, I thought came in and did some good things as well. I thought every guy came in and helped us.
There was a timeout. I believe it looked like Akron was starting to go on a run there. About the 12-13-minute mark, you called a timeout, and after that, the team seemed to take off.
Yeah.
Miami, that is. Was there anything in particular that you said to them, to get them going?
Yeah, just carryover. Stay the course, and we got to have carryover from what we talked about in practice. From afar, until I watched film, I thought this was the best job of us carrying out our defense assignments. You know what I'm saying? Where we were at Toledo, I thought we did some really good things in stretches, and I know they scored 71 points on us, but they hit a 3 late. You're talking about a team that averaged 80 points, and we hold them, to that in their building. I just thought our D is continuing to get better, and that continues to happen, and guys continue to buy in and do their jobs and finish everything with a rebound, we're going to have a chance. And those are the things we're talking about. Those are the things I'm talking about in timeouts. Offensively, we do a better job this year executing out of timeouts from an offensive standpoint where we can score. But sometimes with young guys, you can draw a play up and they walk 5 feet from you and they forget to play. And then that's frustrating. But at the end of the day, I'm just proud of the guys that we were able to get a win today.
Was there anything in particular that you felt like you needed to do in terms of defending Akron in order to have your best chance, either individually or collectively?
Yeah, just continue to keep them out of the paint. And also they do a good job of going ISO in the short corner. Like Melo, if you guys, Melo, where when he was playing the NBA, how they would ISO him on the block and everyone else is away. We just felt if we could make them score over the top, and play the percentages from three, because coming in, they're not shooting a good three-point percentage, and at the end of the day, you got to live with that. And we told them to keep our shell tight and make them score from the outside and over the top of us, and that's what we did. And I thought the game plan was great.
Would you say this is one of Miami's better games in terms of really getting on the floor and hitting the boards? And also they had several where they didn't get the ball, but they tied them up and ended up the jump ball went to you. So would you say this is one of the better
It was awesome.
Examples of paying off for you?
Yeah, and you know what, I might go overboard, but I'm gonna give it up for a guy who's diving on the floor for a loose ball and things like that, because it was great to see a guy sacrifice his body. You had Bam do it, Milos did it, Jalen did it, Jalen come up with a huge tip. But to answer your question, as far as playing with that passion and getting the loose balls and things like that, was probably our best game overall.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you guys. Thank you.